Hi everyone, Femi Dade is my name, the founder of Iconic Digital World. I have a very fantastic client here today. Her name is Grace Oben, and I would like to hear a word from her about what her experience has been working with Iconic Digital World and working with me. Hey Grace, how are you doing today?
Hi, Femi. Great to be here. I'm really glad to be doing this review for you. I
Thank you
really had an
so much.
amazing experience working with you. So it's an honor for me to do this interview with you to speak to the amazing work that you're doing.
Thank you so much. So can we know a little about you for our audience to know who you are?
I'm Grace Oben. I'm a certified dream builder coach and a certified quantum human design coach. I am a speaker, I'm an author, co host, a co founder of the Women Networking Group. So that's just a little bit about me.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. It's a really great honor to be with you today. So, yeah, I just want to know about your experience working with us, and I would like to know what the challenge was. I remember you've already tried to work with a couple of people, you had some funny experiences, but I would like to hear them from you. What was the main problem and desire that was unmet?
Well, before I met you, I already had a website that was nicely done, professionally done, clean, neat. However, it didn't represent who I am as a person and what I really do. And prior to meeting you, I didn't work with a lot of people, but the few that I worked, some did really amazing job, and some it was just difficult to get them first to understand what I really wanted, which was really simple. It wasn't that complicated. And also really delivering what they promised. A lot of people overpromise and they underdeliver.
Mm.
And that was an experience I had with the few people I work with, was that you meet someone, they tell you all this thing that you can do. And then when it's time to do it, they barely do 40% of what they promised. Well, then I met you, I found you, and it's been amazing. I love my website. Anyone can go on my website, graceoben.com, and see it for themselves so that it's not just me talking about the amazing job you did, but they actually can go and verify for themselves. And it's been really great working with you because, to be honest with you, you pay attention to details and you are that person that will make recommendations. You listen to all I needed and wanted, and you repeated it back to me to make sure that you understood me. And then you made a lot of amazing recommendations. I think my website is what it is because of the recommendations you made. And we work beyond website. You managed my social media platforms and you did it really well, professionally done, clean work, really dedicated to serving my dream with me, working with me to make sure that I had the results that I was looking for. So, and we still work together, right? On other
Yeah.
projects, right? So, beyond my website, we still work together. You also built a second website for me, the Twin website, which is another great work. And we're still going to work on lots of projects because, listen, Femi, you are a very dedicated person. When you accept work from someone, you give it the attention, the time that is required. You pay attention to details. I think that's one thing that is really unique with you. And it's amazing to see the work you did on my website. Like anyone who goes on my website, they want to talk to you. They want to meet this person who did that website. It's beautifully done, clean, nice, standard, classic. And well, I can't stop talking about the work because I think it's a good work. You did amazing. And which is why we're still working together on other projects because of the great work you did.
Thank you so much. So, one of the focus I have for coaches and consultants, especially because they provide services, it can really eat deep into health, into personal relationships, because you are spending so much time to get new clients, spending so much time to work with existing ones to be able to deliver that quality. So, I want to ask, while you were trying to look for someone like me who could immediately interpret your dreams and understand what you really mean, did it have any form of impact on your health or relationships or income? in any way?
Well, I think it did in a way because someone's website is one of the platforms that people are able to find you or able to see what you do. I speak on different stages. And when I speak, people go check on you. They go check on Grace Oben. And then my website comes up. And then they're able to see what I do. Because on the stage, there's just so much time you have. Sometimes you give it 10 minutes, 5 minutes to speak. There's just so much you can say on the stage. So how people really get to know what you really do and be able to reach out to you is through your website. And that has been the case. I have had increased scheduled discovery calls because they went to my website and booked those calls, right? Book on the form on my website to connect with me. So I think in a way it has shifted things in a good way.
I'm just trying to look back at the moment we met or before we met. What were the concerns or hesitations you had then? Just like everyone else will show up and claim they could help and all that, and then you had some bad experiences with some people while you had good experiences with some people. So when you met me, what was the concern you had or what was the hesitation like? Did you feel anything like, will you be able to help me? Is it like other people, or did you immediately see that, yes, there's something different about this person?
Well, for me, I had some concern, and the concern came from previous experiences, which I mentioned earlier, that over promising and under delivering. I had that concern really when I reached out to you. However, because I needed that rebranding, I needed what I needed because I'm that person that until I get what I want, I don't stop. No matter the challenges, I just keep going. That's my mindset. I don't give up, I don't give in until I get exactly what I'm looking for. So, yeah, I had those concerns, but you took care of them. And I remember when we had our first meeting, I shared with you what I have been through. And I said to you, I hope that this is not going to repeat itself. It's not going to be the same. And you promised, you assured me that, listen, Grace, you might have had challenges or might have some experiences that might not have been great, but I promise you, I'm going to deliver what I'm promising. And I think you even said you're going to deliver more than what you are promising. And you did. You did. And the truth. Yeah.
What did it feel like the first moment you saw the work I was doing? Maybe when I sent the mock up to you.
It felt, when you meet your true self, that's how it felt to me. It felt great. It was just, it was me. It was
Yeah.
Grace Oben. What I stand for, what I represent, who I am. It was Grace Oben. And it felt amazing. It felt wow. I looked at it and I was like, oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. It felt me. It finally felt me, right? The work represents me, what I stand for, who I am. Amazing. Yeah.
Thank you. There's this story in the
Yeah.
Bible about Daniel and the king, that Daniel was supposed to interpret the dream of the king, and the king didn't tell him what the dream was. That has been my goal, that when I work with people, I know most times people tell you things, but they really can't use words to express everything they want. So my goal has always been that by the time somebody tells me what they want, I should be able to see beyond what they said and interpret the dream, even if they have not told me. And I'm really glad
Mm.
it feels like that's what's happening. So, what's the transformation right now for you between that time that we started working? I think it's just a few months, maybe close to I think more than 6 months now. So, between that time and now, how will you describe the specific results or transformations? Maybe people's feedback and the impact in your own business. And maybe in your own life, maybe it has made work even easier for you, less stress, more time for family or friends.
Well, I think the impact is that when you have what you want, you love, that's taken care of. You get my point? So I don't have to worry about website. Like, it's no longer my headache. I meet a lot of women in business. I go to a lot of networking. One of the biggest things I constantly hear people saying is, oh, I need to update my website. Oh, I need to revamp my website. Oh, I need to change my website. It doesn't really represent my business. It doesn't really represent me. People are talking so much about their website. And for me, that's a done deal, right? That's a done deal. Like, it's no longer my headache. You get my point? So I think just that fact that I don't need to worry, I'm so proud of sending someone to my website. It's a thing of joy. Like when I meet anyone and they say, oh, how can I find you? How can I know more about what you do? I say, just go to graceopen.com. I say that with so much joy. There is no need to say, just go there. I say that with so much pride and so much pride. So that's huge for me. That's big. It's no longer my headache.
Thank you so much. Any other thing you want to tell the audience? Just feel free.
Someone might be listening to us and they're thinking of building their first website, or maybe they already have a website that they don't really feel like they're happy with the website the way it is. And sometimes you might even think that your website's okay until an expert take a look. I mean, someone with a real expert eyes, someone who knows branding, rebranding, how the colors of the website and all those little details communicate to each other and communicate to those who visit your website. Because it's one thing to have a website, but it's another thing for someone to come on your website and stay on your website because of how it's done, the combination of the colors and how it speaks to that person. Until you get someone like that, you might not realize how much difference that might make on your business, right? So if you're listening to me and you think, well, I need a new website, or I want to revamp, or maybe I don't know if my website is good, just reach out to Femi, right? To Iconic for them to take a look. It doesn't hurt getting someone to review it for you. So take that step and get the website you really love, the website that really keeps those who visit your website. Him to check it out. Get him to check it out. If it's good the way it is, he's gonna let you know. If it needs some real professional work or touches, Femi is going to let you know. So either way, just reach out. But I promise you that you will love your website. You enjoy the work. You're good at what you do. That's the truth.
Thank you so much, Grace, for these amazing words. These are very kind words, and it really encourages me to do more. My main goal is to help other people achieve their goals. And that's why when I work with people, I actually take it as my own. And you really made my work very easy because when I give suggestions, you are able to also see immediately because you are a very creative person. Someone watching us will say maybe that the website is just the beginning. But what if the beginning is not good enough? That means they are never going to get to the rest of the funnel. So we don't just take care of websites, we take care of every aspect of your funnel, of your marketing, to make sure you are able to attract premium clients that stay with you, that refer others, and then you are just living the life you want because your business is doing fine. Yes, it starts from the website. We take care of other things too, but we want to look at your website first. So if you are watching right now and you have a website and you don't even know if the website is good enough or not, or you've always been thinking there's something wrong with this website that needs to be fixed, yes, why not reach out and get a free audit, and we'll be glad to give you a feedback on your website. Thank you so much, and God bless.